Hi, good evening.
Hi,
Jessica.
good evening.
Hi, Jessica. How are you?
I'm tired, but I'm fine.
So you say that you're dying or
I'm tired. I'm tired. I
yeah.
went to the hospital with my mom because she had a polite visita.
You mean like an appointment?
Yes, appointment.
Ah, that's that's good. And then do you have to travel like a long distance to go to the hospital?
Yes, for oh military hospital.
Ah, really?
Yes,
Yes, I know that one. And you're traveling
San Salvador.
from San Salvador.
Ajá. On Boulevard Venezuela.
Ah, yes, yes, I
Ajá.
remember. Yes, I mean it's kind of a long distance. I mean more if you have to go in the morning
Yes.
because of because of the traffic. Because of the traffic, I mean it feels like the distance feels like a longer.
Yeah.
And at what time did you go back from the hospital?
Sorry.
At what time did you go back from the hospital?
At 9, 9 a.m. to 3, 3:30 p.m.
So like 6 hours. Six
Yes.
hours. Oh my goodness. So at
Mm,
3 p.m. you were already at home, or at 3 you were like leaving the hospital.
No, 3:30 at I went to my house.
Mm, I mean, yes. I mean, it probably. I mean, you were like a tired, sleepy.
Yes. But, uh,
Yes,
but the day was really hot
yes.
in the
Eh,
morning, but in the afternoon was rain.
uh-huh. There was a rain, and also the rain made like the weather to be hotter,
Yes.
and also to have more traffic. Yes, I mean that is why also I try to come early today because I mean it's Friday, and also because there was rain, and when it rains the traffic gets heavier.
Yes.
So yes, okay. But the good thing is that now you are here. I don't know if you had time to rest a little bit, or you haven't. I don't know if you were able to take a nap, or you have been up since the morning. So that is why you are saying that you are tired.
Yes.
Ah, okay, okay, good. Well, thank you, Jessica. I see that your other classmates are joining now. Let's see, Diego. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
Tired.
Tired too.
Yes, very tired.
And how was your day?
Kind of busy because I went out from my home early in the morning to the work and I returned back uh, at night. So I was out the whole day.
The whole day. And how was the traffic at this time?
very very heavy. The traffic was very heavy in the morning and at the night
in the morning and
was very complicated. But we are now here.
yes, and now we are here trying to do our best.
Yes.
Because I mean today is Friday, and
Yes.
well, and as I was, I mean, as Gabriela was telling you, this Friday, and I think that the next one we are going to be having classes, because to try to recover the classes that you didn't have like on Monday, because you started on Tuesday, and also the class that we didn't have on, let's see, on May 10th. So that is why we're going to have also classes on next Friday. I think that that's the only one. The only Friday. The next Friday is going to be the last Friday that we're going to have classes, and then we're going to have classes only from Monday to Thursday. Now, and what about the exercise in the platform, Diego? Did you already start working on those ones?
I just do the first five activities.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and I will try to continue after the class. Ooh, yes.
To spend some minutes before going to bed.
Before continue doing homeworks.
Really? So you still have to do some of the homework?
Yes, because tomorrow I have classes.
So it is like today. I mean, uh, today is Friday, and in your body knows it.
No way, but I can.
I mean, in this case, I mean, you're going to spend the whole Friday like doing homework.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I mean, sometimes you have to do, I mean, those type of things, spend sacrifice.
Yes, yes.
I mean,
But no
some
way.
days.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good. Thank you, Diego. Alberto Chavez. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you? How was your day?
Okay, my day was very heavy. Um, um, my my son is sick. Um, very but just already en tratamiento. But en, en general sí, my day fue, perdón, was heavy, but in Igne is I watched the play game de Los Angeles Lakers y los Warriors and Warriors is uh, is watching
So
watching I'm
you,
watching.
you like
Okay,
basketball?
yes, but my interest more my class,
Okay.
my English class.
Your English class. Yes, I'm really sorry to hear about your son that he's sick. I mean, the good thing is that you were saying that he's already getting the treatment. Uh, to recover and get well. So I hope that he gets well soon. I'm also glad to hear that you were like uh having some time to watch the match, the basketball match.
Yeah, okay. Yes, yes. I'll watch it. And I play in the in NBA, but NBA.
Yeah. Do, okay, that's
Well,
nice, and thank you for sharing
okay,
that,
teacher.
Albert.
Thank you,
Uh,
teacher.
Now let's listen also to Francisco. Francisco, hello.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hello, good evening. How was your day?
Uh, my day was very interesting. Uh, Today I went to the gym and I took like dancing classes, and it was funny because I don't dancing. I'm not dancing anymore, so it was kind like uh, like shiny for me. Mm, see, watching people dancing. I was afraid to do that, but it was funny.
Yes, I mean it is nice when you can do like things that you normally don't do. So that is nice to hear that you. I mean, you were just watching, or at the end you were dancing as well.
I dancing too.
I see you
Uh,
danced.
yeah.
So you were doing the forbidden moves. I mean, los pasos prohibidos.
Yeah, especially when the reggaeton sound.
Yes. No, that's really nice to hear that you have as you were saying a good time doing
Yeah,
something different.
yeah, I enjoyed.
Okay. So next time, so you're going to do it again.
Uh, well, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll be trying a different method of cardio, but not too much dancing.
No, but I think that's a good chance for you to learn
Yeah,
uh
yes, yes,
to learn some moves. And
yeah.
when you
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe next week.
maybe next week.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Okay, good. Thank you, Francisco. And let's see, before we start, let's listen to Evelyn. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. How are you?
Nice. I'm nice.
Nice. So tell us, how was your day?
Um, my day it was mm, a relative chill. Uh, I go to the job and come back early, and the traffic in Fridays it's very heavy, but uh, I listen to music on my way, and then uh, that's nice, and I feel good when I listen to music. And uh, later, uh, cooking the dinner, and I was watching TV a little, and take my class. That's all.
That's all. Okay, that's good. So you were saying that when you were on your way home, you were listening to music. So it means that do you drive or were you like uh on like in the on the bus you were like listening to music?
No, oh, no. When I drive my car, I listen to music.
Ah, oh yes, the music it is like it distracts you from the traffic.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's so yes, that's also something that I do when I come home because if not, it is like you even start like feeling sleepy, tired, desperate because it's hot, all those things.
Yes, it's eh, a, an activity to I don't know,
To get
distract,
distracted.
distracted, and 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 you don't feel boring for the traffic and don't feel stress because I I am on my own.
Exactly. So you feel like, as you were saying, less stressed when you
Yes.
listen to music. Okay, and that's great. So, so you already like also had dinner, and now that you're ready to start with the
Yes.
class. Okay, so let's do it then. So as I was telling you yesterday, today we're going to have like a review. We're going to be like focusing on like the speaking part. You're going to be. I'm going to try to make you to speak through some activities that we're going to be doing today. So first, we are going to have a quick review about yesterday's topic that was, let's see, the adverbs of sequence. And let me share the screen so you can see what I'm looking at on my computer here. Now, let me know if you can see it.
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, so let's see the address of sequence. I mean, this is what we were studying yesterday. Jessica, can you help me reading here when?
The
Uh
order,
Yes, the
the
sequence.
order in which things happen in a story. First, one outcome at a time.
The main
Así
one,
said. Okay,
the
okay,
main words are these ones, right? The ones that
okay.
we were seeing yesterday.
First, next, then, last, and finally.
So those are the ones that we were seeing yesterday, and the other ones that you can see here around the other ones are some other words that you can use to connect, to tell the events of a story, the steps to prepare something. Some other words that you can use is, for example, when you tell a story, normally a story starts with like once upon a time, like érase una vez, or also you can use words like at first, before, earlier, uh, and the other ones that you can see here, second, afterwards, the next day, meanwhile, later, once, after, soon, at the end, and they lived happily ever after. This last phrase, do you know what is the meaning of, by any chance, do you know what's the meaning of this phrase? They lived happily ever after. In Spanish,
Vivieron felices para siempre.
ajá, exactly. So vivieron felices por siempre o para siempre. So those ones. So we are going to also take a look at these ones because this is something important. That, for example, when you want to explain to another person how to prepare something, it is important also to know some vocabulary. So here you have, let's see. Mm, Let's see, Alberto Chavez, can you help me reading these ones? What is some of the kitchen vocabulary that we have on this one, on the red picture?
Okay, teacher. Knife,
Uh-huh.
stove, oven, refrigerator, sink.
Refrigerator.
Okay, refrigerator, sink,
Uh-huh.
pan, spoon, heater, teacher. Oh,
Yeah, it's like a kettle.
kettle. Okay, thank you. Toaster,
The toaster.
toaster. Okay. Coffee maker, cutting board, cup, jar, plate, fork, apron,
Uh,
peeler, blender.
okay, very good. So those ones. So for example, so when you're cooking something, so you can use normally you use one of these, words to explain how to do something. And also we have, so those are like the vocabulary of objects that you use in the kitchen, and these are some of the verbs that you use to describe how to do something. So let's see. Evelyn, can you help me reading those ones, those cooking verbs?
Yes. Roll out, knead,
Mhm.
chop, cook, slice, break, taste, pour, fry, peel, measure, grill, spread, bake, boil, stir.
Here, very good. Now, do you have any question about the meaning of any of these words in Spanish, or are they clear?
Sorry, what is the meaning of meal in cooking verbs?
I need in cooking verb. That one is like if I'm not mistaken, it's amasar. Let me double check. Yes, it's amasar when you're preparing
Okay.
the dough.
It's not the same to roll out.
Roll out is desenrollar.
Okay. Okay. It's clear.
Okay. Any other one? The others, or are they clear?
Teacher, what's the meaning apron or apron?
The apron is the like the gabacha.
Ok, como que fuera botellita, se ve por eso.
Yes.
Pero
Yes.
gabacha, ok. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. So those ones. So we are going to let's take a look at this one. This exercise. Let me stop sharing for a moment while this one loads over here. Okay. Can you see the this presentation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
No.
teacher.
On this one. So this one is like let's see, like a recipe to make a cup of tea. So we are going to complete this one with the missing words here in these blank spaces. So let's see, Francisco, help me with the first one.
The first one. Okay, let me see. We are going to learn how to make a cup of tea. First, obviously,
The first one is easy.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now let's see. Evelyn.
We put some water.
Okay. Very good. Let's see. We are going to do the next one. Jessica.
Next,
Next. Okay. Let's see. Diego.
Doris ball
Can be then
or no?
This
or
one.
Put
We pour the water in a cup. Then what do we do then?
teacher.
Yes.
I think in my and next is ball, I think.
On this one instead of
Mm.
next. No,
No. Okay.
we're going to see as we continue with the other ones. We are going to see if it is necessary to change some of these ones. Let's see.
I think that sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
I think that the next word is put. We put the tea bag in the water.
So we need to change this one
Yes.
and put it here. And so on this one, Jessica, so this one is the one that you were telling me that we need to change.
In that blank space, it should be add.
Ah,
Mm.
We add some water.
let's see, we're going to put this one then here, and then we're going to see. Okay. So first we add some water. Next we pour the water in a cup. Then we put the tea bag in the water. So what's the next step?
I think, teacher, when say we add some water, I think is we boil some water.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So the first thing is to boil the water. After that we boil the water. So we pour the water in a cup. Then we put the tea bag in the water. Let's see, what do we need to do next?
After that. And then we add
We add
milk in the water.
Okay, now let's see. Then the last two.
Finally.
Now let's see. Do you think it is okay, or do we need to make any change on this one? Let's see. Let's check the answers. You were very close. Now on this one, the difference between add and pour. So it is like a pour, you use it like pour is vertir in Spanish. So that is like that is why it was, I mean, the correct way was to say like a pour some milk in the tea, and then finally add the sugar. But very good. I mean, you were able to identify like the ones that you needed to change. and put the correct order of the steps. Good. Let's see. Ah, so now, so that one is the first part, like by making following the steps to prepare something. I am going to share now on for this one. I am going to share a link in the chat. So you copy it, or if you can access to it from here from the chat, access to the link. It is a video. I mean, it is a story. I don't know if you have. I think that everybody knows the little red writing for the story, the Caperucita Roja story. So the Caperucita Roja story. This one is a different version. So access to the link. Watch the video. I think the video is like 4 minutes. So watch the video, and then we are going to talk about it. So go ahead, and in 4 minutes, we are going to continue. Who of you already finished watching the video?
Yes.
Hey, okay, Evelyn already finished. Let's see.
I have finished too.
You have finished. Okay, good. Alberto,
Now I finished.
No, teacher,
not yet.
not yet.
Okay,
Okay.
Jessica. I think that Jessica hasn't finished. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, teacher.
No, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. So, Evelyn,
Yes.
so tell me, uh, what do you think about the first? What do you think about this version of the story?
It's other point of view. It's unusual that like always tell us the history, and the girl was intelligent to bring bad directions, uh, and save herself and her grandmother.
Yes, exactly. So can you tell us, let's say quickly, what happens in the story? Evelyn?
Um, and the girl, it was to the forest with his uh, her cupcakes, and he meet at the fox in the forest, and he asked her uh, about where where she goes, and she said she uh, she is to visit her grandmother, and she tell him about directions, and uh, finally he can't find the house of the grandmother, and finally uh, he visit other house, a different house. He's scary.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, good.
That-
Very good. Now let's see. Now, Francisco, now also, with your own words, tell us what happened in the story.
Well, the story talk about the little girl who goes to see his grandmother, and she met a wolf, uh, and then uh, the wolf tried to get his food, the muffin, and the little girl was very clever because she gave gave him a wrong direction. There was a good comedy about the dark tales, and at the end of the tales, the wolf went to the wrong house, he went to the bears. I think the bears coming from another tales, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh, yes.
That was that is that I understood about these tales.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, very good. Let's see. So we're going to listen to Diego. Diego, now tell us the events. What happens? Tell me the story.
Okay. Well, first, the little girl was crossing the woods,
Uh-huh.
and then the wolf find her with uh, uh, bringing the muffins to her grandmother, and then the wolf intercept her way, trying to convince her to follow him, but the little girl was smarter than the wolf. Eh, I don't know how to say engañando,
Like
um,
deceived.
like deceiving the wolf with the wrong path, and then uh, the wolf follow the wrong path, and then find the incorrect house, the wrong house, uh, the first house, and at the end, the little girl bring to her grandmother the muffins, and they eat them happily.
Yeah, so they were even dancing at the end.
Yes.
Okay, great. Good. Okay, nice. So we're going to continue now with the next one. For this one, it is like a dynamic that we're going to do right now. Let me share the screen so you can see it. Now we're going to start with Alberto Chavez. Can you hear me?
Sorry, teacher.
Okay. And, can you see the wheel on the screen?
Uh, uh,
Can you see
sorry,
can you see
could
the wheel?
yes, teacher.
Okay, good. So now, so this is the wheel. So in the wheel, you can see that there are different like questions or topics. So what I am going to do is that I am going to spin the wheel, and depending on the topic or the question, so you're going to talk about it.
Okay.
Remember that the most important thing here is that you make use of the adverbs of sequence. So first, next,
Okay.
then after that, and finally, so to talk about any of these things that are on the wheel. So let's begin, and let's see what your topic will be.
Okay.
Now look, an easy one. So what do you do yesterday?
Okay, teacher. And and, and tomorrow, um, I did my work, and and I do I do, but I do homework um, in my work. Um, then I coming home and and finally I go to the bed, teacher.
You went to bed. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. Thank you for like telling us the things that you did yesterday. We're going to spin the wheel now. Alberto, choose the next one. I will give you the chance to choose the next person, the next participant. Who do you want to be next, Alberto?
Perdón, Francisco.
Francisco, okay. Now, Francisco. Let's see. I am going to spin the wheel and let's see what we get. Okay. Now talk about your favorite trip. What things did you do on that day?
I think it happened a few years ago. I visited Las Vegas, Nevada,
Okay,
and I really enjoyed that moment because I went to the casino and I saw skyscrapers and I did a lot of things.
okay. So, and what was the first thing that you did once you got in Los Angeles?
No, it's not Los Angeles. It's Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Yes, Las Vegas, Nevada. The first thing that I did was I visited the casino. I don't remember. The Caesar Palace Casino. I remember, and I spent for $400. I remember it, and I lost the money.
Oh my God! Like, but you were saying that you were like that you were able to win a lot of money. So
Yeah,
it was not a good day to.
no, but I think it's my favorite because I enjoy another another thing like the circus, and I saw a magical event, and I saw fountain, fountain waters with light. That was amazing. I would like to come back to the Las Vegas, Nevada one day.
Okay. Okay. Now, yes. Okay. So try to remember to use the adverbs of sequence
I forgot.
to describe the things that you did. Like for example, first, I went to the casino. Then I went to see the light fontaines. Yes, like that. So try to describe.
Yeah, I forgot to use the sequel, right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So that one. Let's see if we have time. We can try to do it again. So choose the next one, Francisco, between Adeline and Diego.
I think Diego.
Okay, Diego. Okay, Diego. So you're the next one. Let's spin the wheel here. Okay, this is a good one. A nice memory from your childhood. So, what happened on that day? Remember again. Try to make use of the sequence.
Well, I'm going to try to remember. Let me see. I don't know. To play with my brother in general. For example, let me see. When when I was a child, I remember that with some friends and in my neighborhood, uh, we made I don't know how to say guerra con globos con agua. Let me see.
Like a water balloon war.
Yes, our water balloons war. Yes. At first, we call the old friends in their houses. We call them. We tocar el timbre. How can I say? Eh, yes, and then we call the old friends, and then we make groups to do the war, and then we count to 100 to to get prepared, and then we start the war, and finally we got wet at the end of the day.
Yes, I imagine.
Yes.
Did you get a scold? I mean, did your parents tell you something because of that?
No, because we already told them, and I get prepared with t-shirts for it.
Okay.
And
Uh-huh.
yes, we get prepared to get wet. So we don't have problems with that.
So it was something that was already planned.
Yes,
Ah,
definitely.
yes, that's great. I remember when you mentioned like ringing the doorbells. I remember that once I remember that I also did that. But in this case, I mean the houses they don't have the like doorbells. I mean, so that you had to knock the door and then start
Uh,
running.
yes, that we do that.
Yes,
We did that.
there were some times in which like some of my friends like knock the door and then push one of the other guys to make him fall on the ground so the person living in the house I mean sees him.
Finally solved.
I mean that was bad. Okay.
Yes,
But yes, I mean those are like the type of things that I mean when you remember them, so I mean you laugh.
yes.
So that is good. Great. So now, thank you, Diego. So we are going to continue with the next one. So with Evelyn.
Hello.
Hello, Evelyn. Now, so you're going to be the next one. What? All right, sorry. I'm going to spin the wheel and let's see what you're going to talk about. Let's see. Do you want to talk about this one, or do you want to? Do you want me to? I can give you the chance to spin the wheel again.
Uh, no, that's okay.
That's okay.
Um,
Okay.
well,
Which
my
one is your
favorite.
favorite movie?
Uh, my favorite movie is uh, The Life is a Dream.
Life is a dream.
Mhm.
Ah, really?
Yes,
So
I
te,
don't know if it is the name in English, but in Spanish it is, and it's an history about um a couple and the son, and it's they are in um, no sé cómo decir. Eh, eh, it's they are prisoners uh, of the Nazis. They are and they and he is with with the son, and the wife is in another uh, prison. I don't know, and the dad tries to get better the life for the child in that place and in that situation, and he he tells about an histories and adventures, and he said um, it's uh, like a game, and they are playing for a big prize, and the prize it's um military uh, military machine. I don't know,
uh,
and finally at the end, uh, uh, they can survive to this situation, and the child the kid uh, can to arrive to to the uh, to this machine military machine, and they are happy, and that um in 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 his innocence of a kid, um they don't know never what happened. They always be like a game for for he for him, um, and that's my favorite movie.
yeah, I know which movie you were talking about. And also Francisco, I think that, I know, Alberto, let's see. Who was the one that was putting the name of the movie that you were also, I mean, that you were talking about? Let's see. Francisco, La vida es bella.
Sí.
That one, right?
It's an Italian movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, I mean, it's a sad movie because it's like you see all everything that
Yeah,
happens. Like,
it's sad, but I think the most important is the history or the message behind the the movie.
yes, it is like everything that I don't remember what is the name of the of the man that is the father of the kid. Do you remember? I don't remember what was his name in the movie.
No, I don't remember now.
But yes, it is like, I mean, that you see like all the things that a father can do to make like the son to be happy, even though they were like in prison.
Yes. Mhm.
Yes, and the kid, and I mean, he all the time was thinking that he was in a game,
Mhm.
that they were like getting points
Yes.
too. I mean, when they were winning the games. So yes, it is a really nice movie, and good. Let's see. Well, so I think that everybody was able to participate. Yeah, so like as a general like observation, it is like, I mean, this is just like a matter of practice. So when you describe like the sequence of events, uh you need to practice that one. So when you start explaining the steps or what happens in a story or what happened in a specific event, uh, try to include this adverse of sequence. One way that you can practice them, it is like, for example, in your everyday, I mean, daily routine. Like you can start thinking tomorrow, what am I going to do? I mean, today, what am I going to do today? So first, I will take a shower, then I will have breakfast. After I finish having my breakfast, I will go and wash the dishes, things like those ones. So in those type of things, you can start putting into practice the adverse of sequence, and then it is going to be easier. It is going to be easier for you to use them to retell things, to retell stories, like for example, to retell chambrecitos. Like for example, you know, this is what happened. So first we were like at the mall, and then I mean, this girl was coming, and then we saw this one. We went to watch movie. After that, we went to have dinner. Finally, I took her home, and we went to our houses. Things like those ones. So on Monday, so we're going to continue with the next unit. So I hope that you can continue working during the weekend, so you don't have to, I mean, problems at the end of the course that you're missing, like some activities to pass to the next level. So for right now, that is going to be it. I appreciate that I mean, that you were here, even though it's Friday. I mean, some of you are already tired because of the things that you were doing during the day. So I appreciate that you're doing the extra effort to be here in the class. So I mean, if you have any questions, so you have my number in the group. So if you have any questions, you can text me. Right now, that will be it. I wish that you have a nice weekend, that you can rest, and see you again on Monday.
Okay, thank you,
Okay,
teacher.
teacher.
See you Monday, teacher.
Thank you,
You-
teacher.
See you
Have a good
Monday.
weekend.
See you Monday.
Yeah, have a good weekend. Take care.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you, teacher.